Hi everyone, so today we are talking all about rosy and cool skin tones. Now rosy is the opposite of olive. So if you are rosy, you lean red in terms of your skin tone, and if you're olive, you lean green. And so green, as you know, is the complement of red. And so green and red cancel each other. You cannot be olive and rosy at the same time, they're opposites. But you can be rosy and cool or rosy and warm. Rosy and warm people are usually seen as peachy, but today we're talking about rosy, which is rosy and cool, reddish and cool in skin tone. Okay, so, if you are completely new here, I am Miriam Amani. I guess you could call me a beauty consultant, and I offer styling services through my website, and I'll leave a link to those down below. I offer color typing, body typing, and something called the full report, which includes all of those things and then some, and then more. Okay, so number one sign that your skin tone is rosy is that a red lip looks more natural. And so it's so interesting because now let's take a moment, okay? Now look at me, okay? Am I rosy? No, okay, I'm olive. What color is my natural lip color right now? It is like my skin color, it's just kind of not that red. That's my natural lip color. Now, someone like Dakota Johnson, she is rosy, and then you can see when she wears this kind of lip color, it looks too heavy on her. And that's in part because she has softer features, and a matte lip color, if you have soft features, is going to feel heavy. But that's also because the color itself is just actually not red enough on her, okay? Because she has a rosy skin tone. And you can see here, ironically, this lip color, which is more red, actually looks like her nude lip, like her natural lip color. This makeup look is more natural looking. Of course, the finishes are more natural, but I really want to focus on the color of the lip color itself. The color that she applied in the tube would have probably been pretty red looking. And you see here, it's like, she looks like she's just wearing the most natural, everyday makeup look, barely there makeup type of thing. And she's wearing a red lip, okay? That's what it is. It's basically more or less a red lip. To some people, that's a red lip. A subtle one, but still a red lip, okay? And that's really an excellent sign that you're rosy, is if you can just wear a red lip and you're like, oh, that just looks natural, okay? You see, it's kind of like a daytime type of thing. Like, she could wear a red lip easily and it's not that big of a deal. And so here you can really see, so you can really imagine, I don't know if this is true or not, but you can imagine that Anne Hathaway doesn't have very much foundation on, and she also doesn't have very much lip color on. And this is what I mean. Anne Hathaway is incredibly rosy and incredibly cool toned. Anne Hathaway is cool and radiant, and she's very rosy. And you can see how her natural lip color is also this red color. Now, if you have a rosy skin tone like Anne Hathaway and your natural lip color is not red, you can still stain it red, like use a lip stain or use a lip color of any kind, and it's going to look very natural like it does on Anne Hathaway here, because what makes a red lip color look natural like this is to have a rosy skin tone, okay? And so this looks very natural on her, and whether or not it's, I think she's not really wearing much makeup here at all, so I think I can definitely see this just being her natural lip color, you see, and I've seen people like this in real life as well, okay? I know you exist, I know you're out there, okay? And I've seen you. Okay, sign number 2, pushing to be golden or olive looks heavy. Okay, think about cool toned and like reddish, okay? So those colors are actually, they feel visually a bit like not as heavy. Now, I'm not talking this exactly about visual weight, which is like an artistic concept. I just mean like how heavy something looks. Like rich earth tones feel heavier than light and bright pastels, for example, things like that. And so if you think about these rosy skin tones, and then if you see someone who's rosy try to push to be more golden, that can really start to really drag them down, really look very heavy. So if you've ever tried to do this like golden goddess type of look, you know for a fact that you failed, okay? If you're rosy and cool, oh, no, no, it doesn't work. It's not going to work. It's never going to work because you're rosy and you're cool, which is amazing. And actually, you are in the minority of the world population. Did you know that? Okay, so most people are actually olive, by the way, just so you know. Most people are olive. Olive is really poorly understood, but most people are olive. And most people of the world are olive. So now we have Anne Hathaway again, same thing. You can see how this looks a little bit heavy on her. Now, it doesn't look as heavy as it could on someone else because she does have more substantial bone structure, but it does still look quite heavy on her. And it is because, again, her natural lip color, you see how this just kind of drags her down, this lip color, but her natural lip color is actually like this brighter kind of red, you know, and it looks very natural on her and it looks just right. But here, you know, it looks a bit heavy on her. But here, doing something that really honors her rosy skin tone looks so much lighter and so much fresher. And so that's another sign that you are rosy, is you really feel that you have to honor that you're rosy, and it's very difficult for you to really try to get your skin tone to be something that it's really not. You know, it's very difficult and can feel very heavy, and then you just look so fresh and bright when you do your rosy look. And now you have to understand, every skin tone has its beauty, okay? So if you're olive, you have this kind of, sometimes you can have this golden feel to you. Even if you're a cool olive, you can appear to be golden, you can appear to be more tan than you actually are. Of course, even if you're lighter, you can still be olive. Olive has nothing to do with skin depth. You can be light olive or dark olive. You can be a very dark skin tone and be olive. And the same for rosy and reddish skin tones. Actually, you can be very reddish. I've had clients who are very, very deep in their skin tone, but they lean reddish. And I've had clients who are very deep in their skin tone and they lean olive. Okay, so anyway, the thing is that everybody has their skin tone. Okay, and the beauty of the rosy skin tone, and we associate rosy with kind of like lighter skin tones in general, although that's not always the case, but the lighter rosy skin tones, they have this fresh and bright look to them, you see, like Anne Hathaway does. And that is your beauty. You know, you're not doing this. This is not it. You know, you're not doing this. This is not for you. This is not it. You know, you just, I think if you honor your own beauty, you honor your own skin tone, you're going to find that it just looks absolutely beautiful. Okay, sign number 3. You seem warm because you're red, you know, and I put all of these question marks because I've had this happen a lot. I've had comments like this under some of my videos where I do some subscriber typing sometimes, and I was typing one person and she was cool toned, but she was also very rosy. And yeah, actually somebody commented, and it really inspired me to make this like a point in and of itself in this video, is that they were saying, oh, I'm confused because she looks red, so I thought she was warm. Now again, red is not warm. So Alexis Bledel is also rosy, but she is cool toned, okay? And she's also cool toned. So red in artistic license, my color analysis approach, red is neutral, okay? And you can have a cool red, which leans blue, and you can have a warm red, which leans yellow. And so it's the same for green. Green is also neutral. You have a cool and warm green. Okay, so, and then you have the skin tones are sort of organized in this way. Okay, and so you have the rosy and peachy skin tones on top. The 2 top ones are rosy and peachy, and then the 2 bottom ones are olive. So you can see that the up and down axis is green to red, and then the left to right axis is blue to yellow. So green to red is olive versus rosy, and then blue to yellow is warm versus cool versus warm, okay? So this is how the skin tones are organized. If you're rosy, it doesn't necessarily mean that if you're reddish, it doesn't mean that you're cool, okay? You could be warm or cool if you have a reddish skin tone, or if you have a greenish skin tone, you could be warm or cool. You could be warm olive, warm rosy, which really looks like peachy, or cool rosy, which looks like kind of like what we think of as rosy. And of course, you can have different slices of this graph for different skin depths. You can lighten all of these, or you can darken all of these. So this applies to most skin depths. So yeah, so that is, I think that's all I have to say. I guess this is my last slide. I feel like that's not all I had to say. Why did I have these 2 over here? Yeah, well, I probably just had her here because she does look like the person that I typed. and you know, she does look rosy, and I think I understand that people think that red is warm, and so if you look red, you're warm. No. Really, if you look red, if you look rosy, especially if you look rosy, like clearly red and not peachy, if you look rosy, you are cool. And you really want to be wearing cool colors. We're talking blues, we're talking purples, we're talking either grays or blacks. So you're really very, very cool toned, okay? And you really have no business wearing any warm colors if you're rosy. Yeah, so yeah, same with her, you know, lots of reds, but not a lot of yellow, okay? A lot of red is neutral, not a lot of yellow. Yellow is actually the warmth, okay? Yellow is what brings the warmth, not red. Yellow is what brings the warmth. And the same goes for olive. While we're talking about this, some people are confused and they say that olive has to be warm because it has yellow, and some people say olive has to be warm because it has blue. Okay, olive doesn't have to be warm or cool. It can be warm. It can be both, okay? It can be either, not both at the same time. Obviously, it can be either. Olive can be, so can rosy. And so the way it works for olive is that you are going to have the green color of the olive skin is taking dominance, okay? And so the green color can be either cool or warm. It can have more of its value coming from yellow or more of its value coming from blue, okay? And so that is what makes you warm or cool, is if you have more of your skin tone's value coming from blue or more of your skin tone's value coming from yellow. Okay, so I think that's all. Okay, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave me some comments down below, and if you are interested in getting a color typing from me, I'll leave a link to that down below as well. And I will leave a link down below to my other consults too. I do body typing, and then I also do something called the full report, which includes everything. Now, if you're really looking to get a full view of your colors, I would recommend going for the full report because it also includes the body type, which can sometimes, okay, affect color recommendations. Now, if you get the color typing alone, I will not send you off with the wrong colors. Don't worry. I do include a section there, like a short section. If your body type dramatically alters your color recommendations, I do include a section on that, even in the color type. Even though I won't tell you your body type, I will just say how it affects your color recommendations so that you're not being sent off in colors that are unflattering. So if you purchase the color consult, just know that you will get, and you will be covered. That's what you will get, and you will be covered in terms of that. But if you want like a full understanding of your body type, a full understanding of your color type, essence, everything in between, I recommend the full report. Okay, and all of the links are below. Okay, so that is it, you guys. Leave me a comment. Let me know your thoughts. Leave me questions if you have any questions. And if you have any video ideas or suggestions, if you have any questions about color, let me know, and I'll consider making videos on those as well. And if you have any suggestions for future videos, let me know. Okay, so that's it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for making it to the end, and I will talk to you next time. Okay.